Hey, what's up, my little Tattle Tells? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Kim Kardashian, Taylor Swift is finally strong enough to come at you. Now, y'all, in a weird twist of fate, it seems like Taylor Swift's beef has nothing to do with Kanye and everything to do with Kim Kardashian. And baby, how can she actually get out of this? Because at the end of the day, wasn't she the one on the Kardashians crying about, like, I fixed every one of Kanye's messes, every single one. Now he repairs me like this. Well, it looks like Taylor Swift was just sitting in the cut, waiting to point the finger at the person that literally made her leave the country. And Kim Kardashian has still not apologized. Y'all, let's get into this mess because I will say, right? And I'm sick of acting like it. Kim, as much as people want to make Kanye into the boogeyman, Kim was his willing accomplice. And half the time when he didn't have his faculties in order, she was the main ring leader. The same way Kim was a piece of blank to Jordan Woods is the same way she tried to come for Taylor Swift. And when you think about it, that was an insane time. I remember when she was being bullied off of social media for the snake emojis. And get this, Taylor Swift is now saying that Kim took a phone call, edited it, released it to frame her, and then dared her to say something. Baby, Taylor Swift is saying something now. I'll say one thing. When Kim finally did, well, she's already having her flop era. I was like, people getting at her. Kim, your flop era is already here by your own doing, right? But Kim is busy wearing ill-fitted wigs and clothes to realize that her flop era is among her. She's among us in her flop era. But to be honest, it's kind of like, baby, Kim has done so many people dirty, especially powerful people. Oof, I know they wait and get this. Taylor Swift says feud with Kanye West and Kim Kardashian felt like career deletion. I went down really, really hard. Isn't it crazy that in the Me Too movement, she's pointing the finger at Kim? Remember when Joe Francis was saying that Kim and Chris and all of them thought that the Me Too movement was silly and why they doing this to men? I guess so, right? The Kardashians, that's how they, if you believe all the rumors, they got the fame. Being proud playthings, being proud, we just lovers and friends, being proud, don't worry, your girl don't know, being proud like this. I'm just saying, they are, what did Courtney say? They are a family of pick-me's. And Courtney's sick of it. Ooh, I got some tea on that. I'll post that in the next video. Also, don't forget, I'm going live tonight. Yes, about the Diddy stuff, but we can't talk Diddy all the time. Let's talk some real stuff. They said Taylor is reflecting on how the feud between her, Ye, and Kim affected her mentally. She was named Times 2023 Person of the Year. And in the cover interview, she spoke candidly about the 2016 incident in which Ye dropped the song Famous, featuring a vulgar lyric about her, which he denied approving. And then his wife, Kim, released an edited recorded phone call between them that led fans to believe otherwise. Now, this is some Scorpio mess. Taylor is a big Scorpio. You waited until you were Times Person of the Year 2023 to air out Kim Kardashian. Baby, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm all here for it. She explained to the outlet that the moment and the public's reaction felt like career deletion and took her down psychologically to a place she'd never been before. She said, make no mistake, my career was taken away from me. You have a fully manufactured frame job. And let's not forget in that moment that Kanye was not in his faculty. So we can't really blame this on Ye. Because at the end of the day, Kim, Ye didn't edit that tape. Ye didn't release it. Ye was not selling merchandise with the snake emoji on this. Y'all can't blame this on Ye. This was Kim. This was Kim. She said, and remember how Kim was boasting about, I do whatever I need to protect my husband and my family. I know Taylor was just sitting there like, mm-hmm. And it was a wild time when you think about it. Because remember when he made a wax figure of her in bed, Taylor in bed with him with nothing on? That was a wild time and Kim approved it. But that was around the time that Kim was bopping around offbeat to Kanye saying that he had fantasies about being with her sisters. So at the end of the day, listen, Kim has made a professional career, in my opinion, around acting like a real life blow up, right? Dance moves, face that don't move, right? Has she not turned into a real life one? I mean, girl, it turned you into a pretend billionaire, but okay. But you definitely 100 millionaire. So do what you got to do. Taylor went on to say, you have a fully manufactured frame job in an illegally recorded phone call, which Kim Kardashian, she name checked her full government name, which Kim Kardashian edited and then put out to say to everyone that I was a liar. Y'all, the only thing that would make this better is if she takes legal action against Kim. Taylor, I think you should do it. I think you should do it. You're powerful enough now. And you know that Scorpio wants to do it. You know that stinger is raised. She went on to say, that took me down psychologically to a place I've never been. I moved to a foreign country. I remember that when she did that. I didn't leave the rental house for a year. I was afraid to get on phone calls. I pushed away the most people in my life because I didn't trust anyone anymore. I went down really, really hard. I will say that Taylor has one of the most loyal fan bases in the industry. And the fact that she's name checking Kim, ain't no fun, right? One thing about them tables, they always go on turn. Even before the feud with Ye and Kim, Taylor described the feeling like she was in a vulnerable place in her career after some began describing her as overexposed in the years following the release of 1989. That was the album. She said, I had all the hyenas climb up and take their shots. After she responded to the viral moment in which many called her a snake by releasing the revenge-themed Reputation, she continued to struggle with the reaction she received. I thought that moment of backlash was going to define me negatively for the rest of my life, right? Instead, she released a critically acclaimed project. Again, what's wrong with Kim as a grown man that she was bullying all these young girls? Because wasn't Taylor really, really young? And we know Taylor Swift now, but she was just at the beginning of her career. It's really wild in pop culture that the Kardashians were so powerful that they were able to allow that to happen. And it seemed like from the outside looking in, they looked at their whole legal machine to make it happen. Now, she said, ultimately, she's learned to focus on her work and preserve as an artist. She said, I'm very careful to be grateful every second that I get to be doing this at this level because I've had it taken away from me before. There's one thing I learned. My response to anything that happens, good or bad, is to keep making things, keep making art. But I've also learned there's no point in actively trying to, quote unquote, defeat your enemies. Trash takes itself out every single time. Y'all, did she just call Kim Kardashian trash? I mean, would she be wrong? But did she just call Kim Kardashian trash? Y'all, I know Kim and Chris are hot, but there's nothing they can do because Taylor Swift got a loyal fan base and the Kardashians are on the way down. They can't even get anybody to watch that reality TV show. And yes, I am going to be doing recaps, even if they're old, but I got to wait for this Diddy stuff to pass. Funny enough, remember when Kim was kikiing with Diddy? Remember when they were just best of buds? Where's their best of buds now? One thing about them tables. Swift has opened up about her feud with Ye in the past. Originally, she said that Ye never ran the lyric, I made that be famous by her. In the recorded phone call that Kim posted online, the pair can be heard that that's some nasty, grimy work. And the fact that at that time, Taylor was so small and Kim was so big that there was nothing they could do. The pair can be heard discussing the lyric. I feel like me and Taylor might still have blank, but after it was released, Taylor wrote on Instagram that Ye never told her he was going to call her a B in the song. In 2016, a spokesperson for Taylor said Kanye did not call for approval, but asked Taylor to release his single Famous on her Twitter account. She declined and cautioned him about releasing a song with such a strong misogynistic message. And again, this was Taylor's career. It was against her brand. Taylor was never made aware of the actual lyric, I made that be famous. Now, mind you, remember when Kim was bopping, when Kanye was playing her, talking to her, the perfect B? Yo, remember when Kanye got up on stage and thanked Puffy because Puffy even told him who to pick out to be a wife? And anyway, she said the world didn't understand the context and the events that led up to it because nothing ever just happens like that without some lead up. Some events took place that caused me to be mad when Kanye called me a B. That was not just a singular event. Basically, I got really sick of the dynamic between he and I. And that wasn't just based on what happened on that phone call and with that song. It was a chain reaction of things. I started to feel like we reconnected, which felt great to me because all I ever wanted for my whole career after that thing happened in 2009 was for him to respect me. When someone doesn't respect you so loudly and says you literally don't deserve to be there, I just so badly wanted that he respected me. And I hate that about myself, that I was like this guy who's antagonizing me. I just want his approval, but there I was. And again, then Kim stepped in, edited audio, released it, and literally tried to destroy Taylor's career, even painting her as a Karen and all this other stuff. And I 100% do believe Taylor because this is Kim's MO. Y'all listen, Kim has not responded, but the Reddit comments are eating her up. Taylor Swift officially has a bigger fan base with the Kardashians, partly because most of the Kardashians just don't really have real fans. They're just Instagram people. Ain't nobody going up on them. Y'all listen, I'm watching this to develop. You know, Kanye is not going to respond because he's left everything Kardashian related in the dust and he's trying to get his album off the ground. But Kim, she's the one, as many times as she posts on red carpets, do this and that, baby, she's the one struggling for relevancy. Let's see how this plays out, y'all. Anyway, I'll let you know. I'll keep you posted. And don't forget, I'm going live. I'll talk to you later. Bye.